a crucial point.
I would just add to, I would like to add something that is not on the EDR, but like more about like the rules indeed, like to handle like the lithium batteries. You all have like this beautiful leaflet on your table. It's an industry guidance for like of good practices for the collection, handling, and treating of waste lithium batteries. I think it builds up also on like your both presentations. So I think it's nice to talk about it now. We worked on it with the Battery Roundtable, so like the association that are organizing today, and with Insurance Europe, and like for the people online, we can put the link maybe in the chat. But else, like we really encourage you to have a look at this guidance that is really to help the industry to align with like good practices in the whole like handling of lithium batteries.
Thank you, Raphael. Any final words, Kai, from your side?
Yeah, maybe it's when we talk about higher standards, or when we want to implement standards for treatment in regarding maybe batteries or anything in a new V directive or V regulation, then at the end we have to take care, because at the end we have to pay all this. Then we have to make more control, more things, because it's not our problem. It's not our fault that there are batteries inside, because the problem at the beginning, at the collection and transporting. And therefore, I'm totally against such new rules or rails, which are, at the end, we have to organize it, we have to maintenance it, and we have to pay all this. We pay a lot for insurance, we pay a lot of firefighting equipment, up to 1 million euro per year. And that's more than enough. And it's not necessary when everyone was doing his job.
Thank you very much, Kai. That's crystal clear. Do you agree, Luca?
No, yes, I fully agree that it's your job. What we are trying to do, but you have seen also the experience in France. It is to increase the level of knowledge between the operators, because it is a fact that the knowledge, the experience, even the trials, because some operators they got the fire, then they implement new procedures, but they are not sure if they work or not. So they are investing without knowing if it is in the right direction, because knowledge is not spreading enough. So it's a journey, it's a work, a collaboration, where collaboration is key.
Yes, thank you very much, Luca. I think you summed it up very concisely. So it's all about it's a journey, first of all, and it's very much a matter of awareness. Someone told me before the workshop that there's so little awareness, even among policymakers. You go to see members of the European Parliament, for example, you show them a film, and they are totally unaware of these fire incidents. And so awareness, information, it was mentioned by Kai, towards the suppliers. There's a lot of training that Benny told us about, training that has to be done, education. So that's one major thing, that, and also awareness among consumers, of course. We need to raise awareness among the public at large. Then there are a number of practices that we should start doing. For example, Kai mentioned the unloading carefully, storing outside the premises during the night, and having water available. So there are many practices that if we all apply them, we would mitigate the risks. A third is, of course, the technologies. And today was this event, by the way, is financed by the European Union under the Horizon Europe program. And so the GRINNER project. And so GRINNER is one technology. Of course, there's other technologies that the lady from Norway zoomed in on, which is more based on sensors. So there's also the technological aspect. The financing model. So at the end of the day, it's a cost. And the costs have to be shared one way or another. And so the key challenge is to make sure that yeah, that someone pays these costs, and it's not exclusively one party in the chain. So that's once again a call for all actors. So all actors around the table. It's a journey, as Luca said. Then, of course, the whole issue with insurances. We need to make sure that whenever we discuss these things, we also involve the insurance, because at the end of the day, as we saw in the film, the insurance can go up times 14, the premium. And also the costs of damage run into the millions. The film showed the damage of 7 to 8 million euro, so that's enormous. There's the aspect of legislation. Kai says we don't need new legislation, but for example, someone mentioned the ban. I think it was Rafael, the ban on e-vapes. And so disposable e-vapes in particular. So is that a good idea or bad idea? We didn't discuss this in detail, but I think it's a fair question that we need to discuss. And last but not least, we also discussed the role of standards and minimum quality requirements that installations need to meet in order to handle spent batteries. So we've come to the end of this event, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this event was financed by the European Union. And I'd like to also thank a number of people for this event. First of all, the authors of this guidance. It was referenced a couple of times today. So it's the third guidance document that was published by this roundtable. So the authors are PMRA, EBRA, ERA, Zurich, FEAD, Ökobat, Insurance Europe, Recharge, and WeForum. We have also we need to thank the roundtable members, because this event was prepared on a number of meetings in the roundtable. So that's WeForum, Zurich, Ökobat, Municipal Waste Europe, FEAD, and the WeLabex organization. We'd like to thank the 8 speakers today for coming here and sharing your views. I think we will all agree it was very informative and insightful. We'd like to thank Rafael and the FEAD team for hosting the event. Very good premises and very good installation and everything else. Thank you very much. Magdalena and Annette for the ladies of communication who are the link to the social media and the communication and so forth, and the preparation also of the material and the slide decks. And last but not least, Maria. I don't know if she's here. Behind the corner. Maria in our team, who is also the convener of the roundtable batteries, and who also coordinated the preparation of this event. So thank you very much, everybody. And one of the things we try to do with this roundtable is to bring everybody around the table and start discussing things. And I think in that respect, this is quite successful. The event was the culmination of these efforts. It's a journey. And so we will probably see you soon again for another event. By the way, there's a final event. I don't know exactly which date. Does anyone know?
There is no date exactly, but it will be end of June, maybe even beginning of July. But there is a QR code somewhere in the slides to join the GRINNER stakeholder network, just this one. So if you scan and register there, you will receive the invitations so you can see directly in the plant that Marius owns how the GRINNER technology is working.
Okay, thank you very much. If you go back 1 or 2 slides, there was also a mention of the I4R platform. I4R stands for Information for Recyclers. It's a platform that Digital Europe, Applia, and the WeForum built a few years ago, and allows recyclers to know where to look for the substances and components in We. And so the novelty here, and that's quite important for the recyclers among you, the novelty is that we have created a new section in the platform. To share PDF-based documents provided by third parties. So, for example, if you have had the experience of a fire incident, there's the possibility to share these insights with the platform. And we have come to the end of the event, and thank you very much for coming, and have a safe journey home. Thank you.
look at the regulation and they stop this type of transportation on the road. Also, the policeman can stop. Okay, so it is a crucial point.